Christmas is upon us.
It is. Almost.
What do we have planned here?
We're going to talk a little bit about like the traditions of Christmas, right? That's what I think would be fun to talk about.
Like our traditions?
Yeah, a little bit of our traditions and like a lot of the whys. I mean, there's so many things that we do at Christmas that we've started traditions, and then maybe 3-4 generations from now, people aren't going to realize why they. What's that?
Aren't going to do it anymore?
No, they will. They're going to be playing LCR, and they're going to think it's a religious thing.
No,
and that's nothing to do with
religious LCR.
Yeah.
Our great ancestors once played this dice game.
And it represented the Trinity, left, center, and right. Okay. Left being the Holy Spirit, the center being Christ God the Father, and the right side being Christ. See? LCR.
I thought C was Christ.
Well, it would make sense with the letter C, but center being God the Father. I thought they'd be like, because they say Christ, it's the right-hand side of God.
How are you doing mentally since you have become more involved this Christmas with helping with gifts? Are you handling it well? How are you doing?
I mean, I'll start here in a few weeks. Hey, Jen, if you wait for the last minute, it only takes a minute. Yeah, that's what they say.
This man never is involved in the Christmas presents until like 3 days
before. Not true.
And he's like, what are we getting them? And then he feels that he buys more because he feels like, you might not admit it, but I know it's why, because you feel like you were not involved in the picking. Absolutely not it. So then he goes and spends more money, and then we have way too many gifts. And this year, we did it differently. I forced him to sit down in the kitchen. We had conversations about what everyone's going to get, put little numbers next to their name, and he's done like some of the heavy lifting, like literally the bigger gifts, which has been really nice.
Yeah, so this isn't a new thing. I just think you have like Christmas amnesia where you forget like of the stuff that we do during it, because you do a lot. What
do you do before?
What's that?
What do you do with the Christmas presents?
All the decorations of the house I put up, all the shopping I'm putting up. I'm doing all the shopping. The baking, prepping for things. It's unbelievable.
For real though.
I bring down the boxes.
There it is. That's the truth. He does really do that.
And then I put it on the top of the tree.
The star? Yeah. Ours is not on this year.
The top section.
The top section of the tree you do put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the family tree I normally do, but this year we're in a renovation from the water damage that we had. So yeah.
Okay, so that was the most honest admission that you've ever had towards Christmas. So thank you. But this year's different. I mean, I'm serious. Like we sat down. I felt like I did it with someone, which was nice.
Yeah, but it's not. Jen, I've done a lot of shopping, and a lot of it is I don't stress as much about thinking that I have to like deal hunt at Black Friday. I'm not as into it as you are. We're like, I got to.
Moms make the Christmas magic happen. It's true.
You say you make the traditions. I looked up.
Make magic.
You make magic.
Moms make the magic. We are the backbone of Christmas.
Well, I think dads make the traditions, because if we stick to it, then it becomes a tradition.
I'm sorry. My tradition is that we come out in the morning to music that I love, and you poo-poo it, and you crap on my tradition.
Yes, because it's a CD that it is so obscure. They don't even make the CD anymore. Nor is it streamed anywhere. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Like they don't.
It's like so like anxiety ridden.
It is, and yes. And it is at
Norman Rockwell,
7 in the morning.
So good.
I'm like, I just need some coffee.
It's like, all right, dashing through the snow.
So I called this one, when I wrote up the script of this one, or the outline for this one, I'm calling this one, Where Did That Come From? Faith, history, traditions, pop culture, movie deep dives, and a little debate. You ready for it?
I'm ready. You know I did not put this outline together. If we are going back in time in Christmas history, but I'm here for it.
This is just a general question, which I think is going. What part of Christmas story hits different now that you're an adult or a parent? The Christmas story, like the story of Jesus and the actual birth. Does anything hit different from when you were a kid to now that you're a parent?
Well, now I think I just like am overwhelmed by appreciation and gratitude for like looking at my family on Christmas Day, and I get emotional and like that for sure. When you're a kid, we were always raised knowing what the true meaning of Christmas was and what the importance of it was. But you better believe when your feet hit the floor Christmas morning, we'd all huddle behind a pocket door in our hallway and wait until we heard the CD play, and then we'd run out and be like, gifts! Like you can't deny as a child, you waited for something back in our generations, and probably me even more at the height of it because I was a 90s kid, and that's like the height of like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon commercials. Like you would literally see something in a commercial and it would be the 90s like hyped up, like the teddy bear you could draw on and then wash it, or like the Baby Alives. Like everything was so hyped in the 90s that we would like want a gift for like 8 months before we got it at Christmas, you know, and our kids don't have that.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably because of so much of the instant opportunity in the way that content's consumed and stuff. That like
There's
a lot
no commercials.
I was to say the commercial. They don't see the commercials like they used to. And now they're, you know, if Vaughn's watching, you know, a YouTuber, it's whatever product that they happen to be a company owner of, right? He's like, oh, I want one of those. You know, what is it, the Joyride or whatever from Ryan Trent, and that's kind of part of it. But yeah, no, I remember absolutely like Nintendo. We've talked in the past about that. Like that was the big thing where I was like, oh my gosh, if we could only afford a Nintendo, there's no way we're ever going to have one of these. And you have that big buildup of it. But I think from a standpoint of that question, to me, would be more along the lines of like, as a view of a child, you're looking at it as almost like it's just, you don't have a lot of framework. Not all children, but a lot of children have this view of innocence, right? You don't see darkness in your life yet because you're really looking towards all the joy that generally happens for it. And even if you're in, you know, where I came from, relative lower income, and that Christmas was like a celebration of joy. It was like fun since you got the gifts that you didn't necessarily have at a whim's basis, right?
Yeah.
And obviously Jesus, you know, represents the ultimate hope in a darkness. And I think as a parent, the things that I like the most about Christmas is I get to see Christmas through the kids' eyes.
Yeah.
Which makes it even better than when I remember being a kid. And likewise, it was several years ago, but when I was an adult, I mean, probably 10, 15 years ago, but hearing actually the true context of how visceral and bad and horrible Mary and Joseph had it during the birth, and like the fact that they had to like go from town to town to go back to their birth town to be able to have a baby, and there was no one to have it. Do you think about it as a parent, like how think about it in modern days, like trying to have a baby and everyone was like, yeah, you can't come in. Tough luck.
Yeah. That was like a 3-part response. Yeah. Yes. So Mary and Joseph, the joy in the darkness. So that's what you think of now. And then the toys.
Well, toys as a kid. I mean, obviously I think you turn from a position of selfishness to hopefully selflessness.
Right. I think also something that no one prepares you for as a parent is like Christmas after. I don't want kids to be listening to this and like hear this. What after kids know about something not being in existence, I guess.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to say it. Okay. Really? Do you not know what I'm getting at? Yes, you do. Okay. No one prepares you for like, it's sad. Like Berkeley was like, it's a little sadder now. It's not as fun now.
I disagree.
And I'm
with
like,
that completely.
I do. I'm like, dang, we have one left in those magical years of belief and one left. And I'm like, just squeezing onto it. I'm like, if anyone ruins this, you're
honestly,
done.
I look at it as that's a natural progression.
No, for sure.
Going from like just fairy tale type stuff to like the real true meaning of Christmas. Because it's not about presents and gifts. And that magical fairy tale type things are awesome, but I think it allows you to lean in more, and then our kids lean into traditions with Vivi and everything, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah, for me.
Another thing about going back, because I wanted to add more to I kind of like the pulp culture part of the conversation of like the kids nowadays. It's like I asked Berkeley, Vaughn, and Viv, and they have more than they'll ever need, right? Like we're very fortunate in that aspect. However, we're also not a family that like gets a toy when we go to Target. They pretty much only get toys. Well, one of us will tend to buy something on a whim.
Yes, that will happen. Because it's fun.
Not me.
I love it.
I know, but that's
I love
a new
giving
thing,
gifts. I love it.
No, that's a new thing only for Vivi, that she will come back from shopping with you with something random. And I'm like, no. We typically, before Vivi, the baby, typically you only got gifts on birthday and Christmas. And I feel like that is also something to where they don't know what they want. So like I asked Vaughn, Berkeley, and Vivian, and I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? They're like, I don't know. And like they truly don't know what to ask for. And Vivi only knows what she wants when she circles in a catalog, because they don't know.
Well, what is the Amazon toy catalog? The Amazon, like 90% of it was circled.
Yeah, which is so fun. I remember the catalogs like as a kid.
I'm glad they send that still. It is awesome.
Yes, but anyway, so it's like they don't even know what to ask for, which actually makes it more challenging for us as parents, because I feel like back in the day, I had a list 22 miles long and it was like fun stuff. Whereas now I'm like, okay, well, what do they need? You know, like it's almost like just, I don't know. I guess I miss commercials. I guess that's what I'm saying. I miss that.
So you miss
build up of like what they want.
You miss commercials. That's what this is, like, what I'm pulling out of this.
I miss that.
I miss the consumerism of Christmas. This is unacceptable.
So. I miss like seeing that commercial and being like, wow.
This leads into
like
something.
Just thinking about it forever.
This actually leads into a question of random. I have a whole bunch of factoids written out.
Okay.
Rudolph. You know where Rudolph came from? Rudolph the Red-Nosed
North Pole.
That's accurate. But do you know where it actually originated?
No idea.
The story of Rudolph.
No idea.
So it was from Montgomery Ward, which was a department store, created Rudolph as a promotional.
Where was it? The store.
It was like it was kind of like Sears back in like probably
like
early
in the
1900s.
In the North, I've never heard of.
Yeah, it was a national company. They would send out like catalogs that people would order on, and they would mail things over. But they started Rudolph as a marketing campaign to basically promote their store. And it was one of their copywriters.
Like the McDonald's clown?
Kind of. That's exactly right. And they gave out like coloring books. They used to do like an annual coloring book that they would send out with their catalog so kids could color in it, which is smart, to get kids engaged.
What year?
Actually, let me look at my notes. I'll tell you the exact time.
They had one in Texas.
1939. Robert L. May. He was the one who made it. And
they closed all stores in 2001. Yeah. Now they only operate. They're online.
Yeah, so 1939, it basically was a coloring book as a marketing promotion, and they made it, and they made their own, and instead of outsourcing it, they're like, hey, copywriter, make this story, and it turned into like from a marketing promotion to the TV show, and now is known as like the most famous reindeer of all.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's
Rudolph,
a really random fact that I never knew.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Consumerism drives a lot of tradition.
A lot of traditions in this country. Yeah, I say so. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know why December 25th is Christmas?
I think it was a guesstimation around when Jesus was born, but no one actually knows if it's fact from what I remember studying.
Right. I mean, there's some estimates that it was in like October, November timeframe, just because of like the celestial, like they talk about the North Star, the Star of Bethlehem and things like that they were pointing towards, but it was actually intentional, and it was an assimilation of pagan holidays, Roman holidays, that they would celebrate like the winter feast, the winter festivals in December. And there was one specifically called Sol Invictus, which was on December 25th, and it was a celebration of the unconquering sun, and it was a symbol of light defeating darkness, but it was a Roman holiday. And when the early Christians were taking over, they were, instead of like, it's not necessarily assimilating the holiday because they're doing it, but they were saying people were already in that tradition. They were already celebrating these times. The sun conquering darkness is the exact same. So instead of the S-U-N, it was the S-O-N, right? So they took that and basically said, this is the day we're going to continue to celebrate, because people were already into their party traditions at that point. But that was where that came from. So it was an intentional thing. It was between the 3rd and 4th century, it was actually decided that was Christmas Day. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Fun fact, right?
And now a word from the sponsor of this episode, Cozy Earth. This all started with a Christmas gift from my parents, which were Cozy Earth bamboo sheets. I remember opening them and being like, who needs sheets this luxurious? Not me. Open them, put them on my bed, fast forward a few years, and now even my guest bed has Cozy Earth sheets on it because they're so good. I have no other sheets now. Well, the kids do, but adult beds do not have anything other than Cozy Earth, because why would I put anything on there except the best of the best? Those bamboo sheets are so stinking soft. They're cool to the touch, so if you're a hot sleeper, they make sleeping so comfortable. Start with the sheets. My code REDHEAD for Cozy Earth takes 40% off, which makes them much more affordable, and they are worth every stinking penny. Again, so my parents got us addicted to Cozy Earth. What else have we gotten from Cozy Earth? My mom gave me a Cozy Earth jogger set and Mike Cozy Earth pajamas for Christmas last year. And like 3 days ago, Mike was like, tell your mom those Cozy Earth pajamas are seriously my favorite. Highly recommend those as well. They're just super, super soft. And even with lots of washes, they just stay in mint condition. They stay soft and, again, cool to the touch. And then the third recommendation is the Bubble Cuddle Blanket. I have one sitting on my bed strictly because I don't want anyone else touching it. I don't want the kids spit on it. I don't want food on it. I don't want dog hair on it. I want that thing to stay pristine and soft. And I'm using it as a comforter right now because it's getting cold. The Bubble Cuddle Blanket is insanely soft, would make an amazing Christmas gift. It's just the best blanket ever. You can get different sizes as well. Okay, so right now you can save up to 40% at Cozy Earth. Just go to www.cozyearth.com/redhead and use the code redhead at checkout. Again, that's www.cozyearth.com/redhead. And with the code redhead, you will save up to 40% off. Wrap the ones you love in luxury with Cozy Earth. But for real, it does feel like luxury. It's so stinking good. I was going to ask you, what do you think the most watched Christmas movie is today? But I think you already know what it is. So I guess I'll guess my own question. Is it really Home Alone?
It is Home Alone. Wearing the shirt. That's a little foreshadow. Yeah, a little foreshadow for you.
That makes sense because like Christmas Vacation is one of my personal favorites, but it is maybe too vulgar for some people, right? So it's probably not the most watched. Home Alone is a fun, family-friendly movie with Kevin McAllister. We watched it a couple weeks ago, and probably not what you do whatsoever, but I love to just look at the set the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it 1 million times. I already know Kevin's line and what's going to happen. And which is shocking for me because I don't remember anything. I can watch the same movie 7 times and I don't remember how it ends.
Yeah, but you remember lines and words and stuff like that until the second you like see it, you remember it. Where you have a very strange memory. What song were you singing the other day? Britney Spears? Whoops, I Did It Again or something like that. And you knew.
Not whoops. Oops.
Oops. Whoops.
Whoops. I did it again.
Whoopsie.
It's the remix.
Whoopsie. I did it again. But yeah, you were singing it and you're like, and you were shaking your head because you didn't know why you knew the words.
I had no idea I knew those lyrics. Yeah. I know. I don't
Whereas
know.
Opposed to
like an audible cue maybe or something?
You could make up the words and I'd be like, that's the words.
That's it.
That's it. You got it.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so Home Alone.
So
interesting.
We watched that. We watched the was the Movies That Made Us. Remember, that's another Netflix special, which we talked about before, about the toys that made us, the movies that made us.
Yeah.
You remember they had one that they talked about the history of Home Alone on? Or the studio actually thought it was going to fail. They were convinced it was not going to succeed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do remember that vaguely.
Yeah, that was like, so this movie was not supposed to be as popular as it was.
Didn't it grow like years after, right?
It was popular when it came out. I remember watching it. Gosh, I must have been in 6th grade, I think, when it came out. Maybe, 6th grade or so. And I went with my sister and her boyfriend.
Jen?
Yeah. And I legitimately don't remember laughing that hard at a movie at that age. Like, yeah, I remember going like, that was the greatest movie. Because it's all the cartoon, like, irons dropping in their faces. Where it's like,
yeah.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was like a real life cartoon.
Well, have you noticed, like, if you watch Home Alone 2 right after, they the scene is so much longer where they're getting hurt.
Oh, yeah, it's just all they're doing is beating the crap out of
forever and ever. It's like it went from like a 10-minute scene to like 20 something.
Vaughn and Berkeley were assessing like how dead they would be. This last one, you're like, that would kill him. Well, he would be dead.
Oh, he'd be dead. Yeah.
The whole thing was about that guy.
They're not wrong. I'm like, dead. You are right. It's a little bit of TV magic.
I think, to me, the personal thing that I love about that movie is the soundtrack.
Oh, it's
and John Williams did that soundtrack, which is the guy who did like Star Wars and we did a lot of Steven Spielberg stuff. So like, he has so many epic, huge Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, like all these big movie ones. But that sound like that music, the song comes on. And the song comes on.
Slow down. No, it's so it's a good soundtrack if it's super recognizable. I mean, the minute you hear dun 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 dun, dun you instantly know it's Home Alone.
Wait, what?
Dun 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 dun.
Doesn't it go dee doo dee doo dee?
Yes, there's lots, but I'm saying you can do so many songs.
Doo dee doo doo dee doo. Let's just play the rest of the podcast where we hum.
You know which one, but I know what you're. Yeah, there's.
No, I don't know the one you're talking about. Actually, dun, 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 dun. Is that a different song? This is Halloween. This is. It sounds.
Guys,
I swear you're doing The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah. Well, I will put this up to the podcast universe. The song that people would know was the one I did.
Am I allowed to play music on here?
No.
People who are listening, if you know what I'm saying.
All right, there's going to be plenty of people.
Song.
I got a song for you then.
Okay.
Or not a song. I guess related to a song.
Please sing me a song.
What is the number one Christmas song right now? The most played Christmas song annually.
It's beginning to look a lot like... No. Don't tell me. From Home Alone.
Nope.
Okay, don't tell me.
I'll give you a hint. I fast forward it every time it comes on.
Oh, it's that... is it the Beach Boys Christmas song?
No, you're talking about the Beatles one.
Having a wonderful Christmas time. My dad hates that song too. Simply having.
It's like out of tune too. It's not that one. I generally do. I always go, ugh.
Oh, it's Last Christmas.
Nope. Actually, I like that song.
What the heck? I love that song too. What is it? Okay, tell me. No, give me a hit clue. Give me another clue.
Diva.
Diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
That's it. That's the song. That is the action.
Most played Christmas. Diva. Oh, is it Sia?
Oh my Lord! Like
Candy Cane Lane.
The very first word of the song is all.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2
is you.
Christmas. Oh, it's time.
All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Yes, that's the song.
Yes, that's the number one song.
Isn't it? It's time.
That's the one I fast forward on. I don't think that's it.
Oh, is it a different one?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah.
She wrote that song in 15 minutes. Fun fact, and it translates to that to me. Sounds like a 15-minute song.
Maybe that's a different song I'm thinking of than by Mariah Carey. I don't think it's the same song. That's shocking.
She makes $2 to $3 million every Christmas season.
What?
On that song alone for residuals.
What?
She wrote a
song. Can you imagine?
Wrote a song in 15 minutes and makes $3 million a year.
And now, like, obviously, I'm not saying she did nothing. She wrote a song, but like now, literally doing nothing, she makes $2 to $3 million a year only on just that song years ago. Wow, good job.
This one I can't
Good
fact check this one, but it's just the note came up that it makes the top 10 global hits every single year during Christmas season.
Good.
Like I don't know. That's
wow.
Yeah,
that's good for you, girl. That's insane.
Yes,
that's awesome.
The number one TV Christmas special. You know what it is?
I can't even think of a Christmas special. Like they aired on TV?
Yeah, it was like a 30-minute under. It used to be aired on TV. Like Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That was a TV special? Now it's on DVD.
Yes, because everything's on DVD or it streams.
Yeah,
what do you know? Welcome to 1995. What are you doing there?
DVD.
Got it on DVD.
That's like before Blu-ray.
Jeez.
You know what I mean.
This is when we go to Blockbuster and we rent our TV specials.
Okay,
that's what we do.
I'm not gonna...
Charlie Brown Christmas special. That's the number one annually, according to the notes here. So,
do you know what else I used to watch? I saw something on Instagram. It was like a reel, and it like shot me back to my childhood, which is like a live play of Peter Pan, but there was a woman as Peter Pan. And someone was like, why is this in my memory? And I was like, why is this in my memory?
You have the same one. It was a play?
Yes. And I went down like a rabbit hole on YouTube trying to find out what this play is.
Was it a live action play that was showed on TV special or something?
It was Peter Pan, but Peter Pan was a girl. And I remember as a kid being like, why is Peter Pan a girl? But they had the short hair and everything.
Well, it kind of makes sense because it's supposed to be like a never aging boy, right? So, which is just a woman.
That's a hot take. What?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm gonna throw that out there, I guess.
What was the play that was live on television, aired in the 90s or the early 2000s of Peter Pan, and Peter Pan was played by a woman?
It's probably going to be called Peter Pan.
I know that.
I mean, you said what was the name of the play?
Peter Pan, 1960 TV version with Mary Martin.
1960?
That was it.
Okay.
That was it.
There it is.
Mary Martin Peter. I'm going to look at this up real quick. But yeah, I remember that around
Christmas time.
I
have no recollections of that. The one that I know aired one time when I was a kid, and I actually never saw it until I was an adult, and it was absolutely awful. But it was the Star Wars Christmas special, which was
never have
you got to watch it because it is so bad. It's comically awful.
Is there like famous people in it?
It'd be all the Star Wars actors. Yeah. I mean, they would, if you consider like Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford famous, sure. Carrie Fisher.
Yeah. There's a dumpster in the background. A bomb didn't go off. If you hear that in the
What are you looking forward to this Christmas? What do you think? Are there any new traditions we're going to do this year?
Our new tradition is to just have our house not in the middle of a renovation on
That
Christmas
would be
morning.
ideal. How about this as a non-tradition? Don't start a renovation 3 weeks before Christmas. Let's not do that.
True. I will say that.
But to our own defense, that was we were expecting that done in October.
Correct.
But there were some delays.
However, if you do want to renovate your home, it's a great time to think about it because usually they'll give discounted pricing because no one wants to be living in a renovation in December.
That's true.
Like we are.
That's true.
So it's not a bad idea as far as a financial standpoint. But
I got a couple random questions for you.
I love being quizzed.
Wassailing.
Caroling.
Kinda. Boom. It is caroling.
Wassailing we go.
But what does wassailing mean? Do you know what the term stood?
I would assume to sing.
It meant to bless your neighbors through song.
So to sing.
I want to do that in a neighborhood. I just want to wassail people all year long.
Your singing's not a blessing.
I'm going to go over to the Jardines. I'm going to go over to the Jardines and just gonna wassail them. I just want to do that. 2026 resolution is wassailing. I'm going to wassail people all year round.
What are you going to sing like in May?
I need to start like a YouTube and TikTok channel.
Wassailing Mike?
Here Mike comes a wassailing. Or just the wassailer. Ooh, the wassailer.
The wassailer. Those poor people.
Oh, the wassailer.
Some will call him Victor.
Here comes the wassailer. Who's that guy walking through the neighborhood?
Wassailing.
What?
Bring my
boom box me. Oh, one of the gifts I remember as a kid that I loved was a boom box. Did you have a boom box?
That was a hard left turn. Did I have
it was a memory that I got. I think I was a freshman, and I had a CD player in the boom box, and that was a radio from my room, and that was like entry to like no longer being a kid.
No, I remember my first, I guess, was considered a boom box. It was a CD player, and it was kind of big, and I got a Shania Twain CD. I was 8.
Rich.
We weren't. So I don't know how, it probably wasn't anything fancy.
Remember the CD? Gosh, I remember the CD player on the top of it. I was like, this is
I'm still like, I was 8 years old. My mom gave me a Shania Twain CD.
Is that not appropriate?
Man, I feel like a woman. There's some questionable things on there. But, okay. I loved it.
What was the song?
The thing is, it went over my head. I wasn't like Berkeley misses no lyric in a song to anything.
That's
she
true.
catches everything. She asks me, does this mean this? And she's always correct in what it means. So she's not like a typical child where you can play those things and it goes over their head. She misses nothing. And also, what drives me nuts, since we're on the topic of lyrics, I don't know if you've noticed this, but our kids watch everything with subtitles. So they miss nothing. They see all the words. I have to tell them to turn subtitles off.
Because you're always like, turn it down even more. So it's like,
I don't know. That's not true.
The TV's like,
You're such a liar. It's not that low.
I love my dad. I love my dad to death. One pet peeve I have at his house is that when they have music that's so low that you can barely hear it.
It's funny. I didn't hear it at all.
And if you're listening, Dad,
I didn't think they had music on.
It's just enough that it feels like somebody's just slightly touching you and just won't pull their finger off. It doesn't bother you that much. Eventually, like, either turn it up or turn it off. Like that's.
I never noticed them ever having. I never thought they had music on.
Yeah, it was there. It was occasionally like you would hear the jazz music in the background. It was like absolutely
interesting. I didn't even hear it. In fact, John didn't either because he goes, "Do y'all want to put some music on or something?" He said that, so I didn't hear it. John didn't either.
I was teasing him, and Kathy said, "Well, if the music's too loud, people don't have conversations." I can, I see your perspective.
I get that.
I'm on the flip side where louder music makes people talk louder, and then it fills the room more. So I'm the person that likes it.
I don't want loud music.
No, but I think when the music tones up, other people's voices go up, so you feel like a bigger room feels smaller when people are louder. It's like even in restaurants and stuff, you have to have your music set properly.
It's unnerving in restaurants when there's no music.
Yeah, you're like, because you feel empty. You're like, okay. And you also feel like people hear your conversations, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you're having a conversation, even like in our family, when we have Christmas Eve and Christmas at our house with all the people over, you'll have like 50 different conversations going at the same time, and it's kind of the fun of it. I remember that as a kid. My dad's parents always had people over on Christmas Eve, and I remember just being like chaos, and you would have like 100 different conversations for 10 minutes with everyone, and that was it. That'd be a long day, but still.
It'd be a really long day of conversations, of conversing.
10 minutes every person.
So back to wassailing, I had the correct answer. So
yes,
let's do points. 1 point for me.
You do get a point. Okay. What is the Advent, and what is it about?
the Advent calendar when you count down the days till Christmas.
Okay. Yeah.
Wasn't in the olden days, didn't they bring gifts each day?
No, that's not it. They lit candles, but it was it does mean the arrival or the coming. You're right, and that was a tradition. That was the themes were hope, peace, joy, and love, which is
We should do something with that. That's fun.
It was explicitly Christian, created by early believers to prepare hearts for Christ's birth. And modern versions or calendars to simplify their spiritual.
Kick's 12-day Advent calendar. Yep. Got one for Berkeley. Oh, how we've evolved.
Oh, bring it back to pillow sheets.
Pillow sheet.
Pillow sheet. Pillow sheet.
I'm going to call it a pillow sheet for the rest of my life.
I mean, it is a pillow sheet, if you think about it.
Pillowcases. I'm going to say
Why
pillow
do they call it bed
forever.
cases? I guess
They don't call it bed cases. They call
pillow
it bed
sheets and bed cases.
I'm over you.
Thank you. Anyway, okay. Where did a Christmas tree come from?
Outside. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Yes.
Point. I get a point.
Unless it's an artificial one and it lives inside your attic.
I know they used to hang them upside down, which looks like bad and anti-Christian, but it's not. They used to do that.
Yeah, kind of. But you know where it actually came from?
Connecticut.
The original. Connecticut. Yes, thank you, Connecticut, for starting the Christmas tree tradition in the 1600s. Connecticut started it.
Didn't exist.
It was a German tradition, and it had roots in pagan.
Shout out to my German people.
Religion. Well,
I'm 74% German.
You know, pagan just means anything non-Christ or non-traditional religion, right? It was a lot of tree worshiping and nature worshiping, and this one was dramatic based. And they had a celebration, and they put trees up. The evergreen tree for that tradition was life through winter, basically would live through it, and then the Christians adopted that because it was life through death through Christ. That was the whole tradition, and it was also up in the wintertime. So just another assimilation.
But do you know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
I can't get over the fact that I'm 73% German. How does that work? Your grandparents spoke German fluently, and I'm more German than you. How does that work? I don't know any Germans in my family. So obviously we're like German unknowingly. I think it's my mom's side.
It must be.
But my point is like,
it's got to be.
I didn't know that till I did that test, like DNA test, like 2 years ago.
I need to do one. I haven't done one for me, but I know my sister. I know my sister's done it, and we're German, Irish, and Eastern European, Polish.
You're a slew of things.
Slew of things. And 1% Jew.
Is that because your dad used to say that?
It is, but there is like one. Yeah. Yes. So we got.
Didn't he used to say y'all were like Jewish?
Yeah, and that actually comes from his grandmother made a lot of traditional Polish dishes, which were but there were unleavened breads and things like that. That if you looked at it, it was very similar.
I must be Jewish.
It was very similar. No, but the cooking was very similar to a Jewish, and it could probably be the same thing. So I don't know if she was potentially a Polish Jew or not. But when they came to the U.S., they only practiced Christian tradition, so there's no real evidence based on it, other than the fact that the food did seem to have Jewish roots to it.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's what he told me.
Jewish.
But according to her DNA, there is a little bit. Yes.
1%.
I don't know. It's in there.
Oh man.
All right, ask me a question. I want one.
What do you want for Christmas?
My 2 front teeth.
No, for real. I need ideas.
I want a watch, an e-bike, a golf club. I want a trip to Vegas with you. I want.
Honey, I told you we're not doing Vegas already.
You asked me what I want. I definitely don't want those bobble ears. Oh, joy.
These bobble ears.
That's all I wanted.
Oh, it's broken. I forgot to give these to you when we started. You can't do the Christmas episode and not be wearing Christmas ears.
What I do love right now with having Vivi be at the age where...
What did you just do?
I got one. We got one.
Now that just looks dumb.
Vivi was wearing the one Christmas thing with the bells on it. It was looked like a unicorn. Unicorn.
It's a Christmas tree, but it looks like a horn.
It looks like a unicorn horn.
Okay, but do you know what makes me sad is Berkeley's not wearing the headbands.
I know. But
what the heck? Viv wears one every single day paired with a sweater.
She is Christmas Carol rolled up in a human being. She
yelled so loud the other morning because she didn't feel like her outfit was in theme enough. You know how they do theme days at school?
I love it.
She's like, this is not enough. Like
I love it.
If there's not a theme day, she doesn't like at school.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so cute.
I love the joy, and I'm like seeing it through her eyes. Well, like when Chase the elf came and she's looking at it, she's like, her note. She wrote him.
Hold on, I took a picture of her note. We'll share it. Her note.
It's the greatest note.
It's the most aggressive, directed. It's hilarious.
But it's nice.
The most pinpointed note to an elf. She's got questions and he needs to chalk up some answers.
You probably should answer.
It says 12/9/25. Dear Chase, please stop wearing pajamas every day. And I've been wondering, why do you have the rope? Is it for the baby to climb up? I don't know, but I would like to know. Love, Vivian. And no is spelled N-O. I do not know, but I would like to know. Love, Vivian.
Please
stop wearing pajamas every day. He has new outfits this year, okay? I actually think they're pretty cute. If I had to say so, I would pick them out.
Hey, I really appreciate you coming. Got a couple points for you. Yeah. Just a couple points.
Stop wearing that crap.
Really enjoy having you in my house. Just stop wearing that crap. And why you have a rope, man? I'm carrying a rope for you, weirdo.
So our elf always has like a rope to where it looks like he's climbed up.
It's how he does climb up.
Yeah, it's how. Literally. Yeah, that's right. It's how he climbs up. And she wants to have clarity on that. Yeah.
And going back to the subject that we're not going to fully breach, but like changing traditions and seeing Berkeley be involved in
Vaughn
being involved with the elves and everything. That's fun.
That is so fun. It's nice. We don't do anything.
And I remember as a kid, during that time of knowing, changing, and is like going from the person, you almost feel like you're part of a club, right? So I think if you frame it right, it is sort of sad in its own way, but at the same time, I mean, I think our kids get a kick out of it as well.
100%.
Tradition that will always continue, which you absolutely hate it. My family, I know one. Ugh. You don't hate it.
Weird Santa?
You don't hate it. It's drunk Santa.
I just get secondhand embarrassment mildly. So it's not that I hate drunk it. It's just like mildly embarrassing.
I would call him senile Santa. Is who.
I feel like what it does is potentially hurt the real Santa a little bit. That's
our
the only thing I question about. Our kids
know it's not the real Santa. This is not the real one. But he comes by, and my dad's done it pretty much historically, and he's a little senile. He enters the wrong doors, and he makes a lot of mistakes.
He's perverted. He doesn't know where he is half of the time. He's also like kind of pregnant because he uses one pillow on his stomach. It's very round. It's just
the year you had the flu, you didn't come to my family. Maybe you had the flu was like 3 years ago.
Yes, that was horrible.
So that was the year I did Santa. He said he was going to retire. Then I did it. Then he unretired. So I don't know if it was that I did it so bad or it was so good he had to do it. But I did mine. I channeled Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows, and that was the inspiration to my Santa because the real Santa Claus. So the real story of Saint Nicholas, so Saint Nicholas of Myra, which was from Turkey, right? So I was like,
can you please do the Nandor voice?
Nandor. So it's Santa Claus. He talked like this the entire time.
Sounds like a vampire, yes.
Hey, children, come to my lap. We are going to celebrate Christmas.
You Nandor. Sound like
I love you.
Count Chocula.
That's well, he was meant to be Turkish. You missed Turkish Santa.
I did. I can't tell if I'm sad or not sad about it.
It was outstanding in my mind. And the problem is I feed off your energy, so nobody was really laughing except for my brother. So I would just stare at him the whole time because it was funny.
Embarrassing.
It was you, but you at least I know you would have been laughing.
I would humor you. Yes, 100%.
So I was
not going to leave you out there to dry. Oh man, who's going to do it this year? You think? It's this weekend.
I want John to do it, but I don't know if John's going to do it.
I'll do it. Santa's a woman.
Hey, look, my dad.
We all know how who really cares the magic? It's Miss Claus.
My dad did dress up as Mrs. Claus one year.
Oh, that's weird.
Him and his brother came as Santa and Mrs. Claus, and my dad it was like Mrs. Doubtfire. Legitimately, it was.
I bet.
Actually, it was hilarious. That was one of the more memorable silly Santas that we've ever had. Silly
That's
Santa.
fun. That's a fun memory.
That's what Vivian calls it, silly Santa.
We never did any like weird dress up like a woman on Christmas. Anything like
Can't
that.
say the Marshes did that one.
Can't say we did that. Yeah. One memory, I don't know why, obviously this doll meant so much to me, clearly, but a memory around Christmas that I think about pretty often, I don't know why, is I was 8 and I really wanted this doll from somewhere in Oklahoma that I saw after coming back from my grandma's house. And we stopped in a doll store and I fell in love with like this little redhead. It's one of the, everything's kind of painted on, like very expensive doll. I really wanted it. And I remember opening everything up on Christmas and I didn't get the doll. And of course I wanted to act like, yeah, I was happy. Dad was like, did you get everything you wanted? And I was like, yeah. And I'm sure in my mind, I probably said it nicely, but it probably was like, right. You could probably read on my face that I was not happy. And I remember my dad was like, well, you might want to look around the corner in the dining room. And I went and looked around the corner and it was the doll.
Nice.
I remember that.
Your dad,
he's such a...
He did that to your brother when I was married to you. Like, he was, I think it was like PlayStation 3 maybe really? When it came out.
You remember that?
Yes, because he held it out to the end and he was like, got everything. He goes, hey, Colt, I think I got one more gift. Like, something's in the end. Like, Colt's in like a senior in high school.
Yeah.
But it was PlayStation 3 because they were impossible to find and he got one. And it's like 15, 16 years ago.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember that. I was like, dang. That's the first time I ever saw that many gifts in my entire life, too. I was like, this family doesn't spend $1 the entire year except for Christmas.
For Christmas, baby.
They spend it all at one time.
I told you, my parents and my mom especially, she was the queen of making everything stretch. Like, she would take, and I have a little bit of that in me, too. We're like, no, wait, can't catch me wrapping up a whole outfit. Everything will go in a separate box.
That's right. Which also was one of the most annoying traditions of my entire life that you guys... Wrapping things to go into a stocking.
Still do it to this day.
Doesn't make sense.
I think it's more
also, fun. Legitimately, you were mad at me one year because I didn't properly do the stocking gifts, which to me, it's can't.
You didn't even try.
I grew up with it just being like candy. You get a couple pieces of candy.
We don't do
and that's
candy.
it. Like but you have like, it's basically just smaller gifts.
It's basically like a gift basket.
Yes. It's kind of. Yeah.
Practical gifts.
It's all like, stocking stuffers, as you will.
We do it the correct way.
Now I'm in. Now I sold it. But your dad took that whole thing to find from Santa from A Christmas Story. That's from that movie. Remember where Ralphie has the gun? He wants the air rifle, and he doesn't know where it is.
I never thought about that.
Which is, by the way, probably my second favorite Christmas movie.
What's your first favorite?
I still got to go with Elf. I do. I love that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Elf.
I do.
Over Christmas Vacation or Christmas Story? Those are my two
I do like
favorite.
Christmas Vacation, but that's probably number like Home Alone and number those are all up there. They're like top 4. But A Christmas Story I love because the entire movie is like this fantastical tale of a narrator telling the story of his kid, which is funny because then it's like, I get why it's all like tall tales, which is so cool. I love it.
It's dramatic and stuff.
Love that.
I think each Christmas movie gives me a different feeling, if that makes sense. Yeah. There's something so nostalgic. I don't know why, but the Santa Claus, the first one, is so good. And I don't know why, but there's little specific scenes that like give me the warm fuzzies. And then like just from nostalgic, like I think of me watching it as a kid. Christmas Story, I love just because I love that it's styled back like what in the 50s or 60s. Yeah, I love that. Christmas Vacation because it's so funny. It's just hilarious.
Widely inappropriate for children.
I was about to say our kids haven't seen it, but
Vaughn can watch it this year.
Well, I was talking to my friends and like all their kids have seen it. I'm like, what?
I remember watching it. I remember watching that. It probably.
They said that if you watch it on TV, they cut out some of the inappropriate things. Yeah. So maybe we start on TV. But anyway.
The department store scene.
I was about to say it's the department scene, and then when he's like fantasizing about her jumping in the pool. Those are the two. Yeah. If those two scenes weren't in there, it would be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, little debate questions for you.
Oh, I love debating with you. Do it every day.
Die Hard, is that a Christmas movie or not?
I've never seen Die Hard.
What?
I don't know what that is, honestly. I know Bruce Willis is in it, I think.
Okay.
Is it Bruce Willis?
Chalk that up to what we're watching tonight. We're watching Die Hard. We're going to determine that.
With the kids?
Yeah. No. You and I can watch
that.
I asked, Bond would be fine with that one.
I think I asked my dad his favorite Christmas movie, or I said something about Christmas movie. He said Die Hard. And I was like, Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
Well, it's in Christmas season, so it's like not really a Christmas movie, but the whole tower and terrorist thing is all around. It's during Christmas season. So
isn't there one with Arnold Schwarzenegger as like a school cop that's also Christmas or no?
School cop. Well, Jingle All the Way is with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's
great
a
movie.
good movie.
But one movie that I like that I didn't like
Christmas
until
with the Cranks.
That one. I thought it was the dumbest movie. I'm like, this is so dumb, and I'm like, I gotta watch that movie this year. I love it.
It's so funny. It's because you have to watch it with someone who laughs.
The Botox scene. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Why did you hate it so much?
I don't know, because I thought it was cheesy, and it is cheesy. And Jamie Lee Curtis is like, her character is kind of like the same in all of them. So I don't know, maybe it just wasn't a major fan of like just being that character. I don't know. Anyway. Jingle
All the Way is so good. Christmas with the Cranks is so good.
It's a great movie, and Jamie Lee Curtis is a great actress. I just
you probably don't like them, but for the girls, The Holiday and The Family Stone are just, you can't beat them as far as like
those you can watch
rom-com Christmas ones.
You're absolutely welcome to watch it.
What about Serendipity?
Real Christmas tree or fake Christmas tree?
Fake. I'm too much of a control freak. I want to be able to move the branches around.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that I like the idea of the way a real one would smell, but we did my dad used to do real, and the cleanup was insane.
I say they're messy.
Yes, like if you have to keep it in water and keep it water, otherwise the needles start to fall down and it gets sticky and sappy. But the smell, no. I could see how people would love that tradition of it. But
I've heard it's horrendous too if you get a really sappy one that drops sap everywhere.
Yep.
Like
Jackie
hardens.
did. Oh, remember I got one. I went and cut one with Jackie and her family. It was when I don't even think Vivian was born yet.
Why wasn't I there?
You were pregnant.
So I couldn't come?
You didn't come. You were pregnant. I went with Andy and them, and I had Vaughn with me.
Where did I go?
No, you had Berkeley back at the house. Berkeley didn't go. I know for a fact Berkeley didn't go.
Oh, like at Sue's house?
It was at Sue's house.
She was probably in bed.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't go, so I think he was...
Burke was a baby?
Berkeley was a baby, yeah. All right, the best Christmas villain. The Grinch, Scrooge, Uncle Frank.
Oh, the guy from Jingle All the Way, the postman.
Ooh, good one. What's his name? Ta-ta, Turtle Man.
Ta-ta, Turtle Man.
Turtle Man. Turtle Man. What is his name? That's Sinbad, the actor.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, do you have any recollection as a child seeing the movie Shazam?
Yes.
With Sinbad in it?
Yes.
That movie doesn't exist.
Where is it?
It's called, it never was made. There's no movie called Sinbad or called Shazam with Sinbad in it.
Where'd it go?
It never was made. This is the whole thing. So there's something called the
But I watched it.
Mandela effect.
Lots of times.
There's no such, go ahead and go look at it right now. It's called the Mandela effect, where people have these shared memories that never happened. I remember seeing it as well.
I remember scenes.
Yeah, but it's not, Sinbad wasn't in that movie. There's no movie called Shazam with Sinbad in it. There was a movie with Shaq in it.
Yes, maybe
called Kazam, but there was no Shazam with...
Well, then maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Kazam?
Yeah, Shazam with... But anyway, it's called... There's a whole thing...
Yeah, I've seen Kazam.
With Shaq. Or did you see the one with... No, look at...
What was Shazam supposed to be?
With Sinbad. The Mandela effect is, we can talk about this in another one, a conspiracy one. These are things where people have memories that they're convinced to happen, like Berenstain Bears versus Berenstein Bears. Do you remember it being Berenstain or Berenstein?
Berenstein.
Yeah, but it's Berenstain.
But it says Sinbad promotes the Shazam on the something show. Sinbad's Shazam genie movie. Yeah,
it's no such thing. There. Go right, Mandela effect.
It's a genie movie.
Didn't happen.
It's right here.
No such thing. Didn't exist.
What do you mean? I've seen this movie. It was so good. Shazam wasn't a movie. It was an April Fool's joke collaboration of Sinbad. What? I'm so confused.
There's no movie. There's no movie called Shazam. Shazam is a non-existent movie that many people believe they've seen, starring Sinbad as an incompetent genie who grants wishes to children. It never was made. It's a shared memory that people don't have. I remember it being...
Shared memory that people do have, you mean?
Do they have, yeah. It's something called the Mandela effect, where they think that like something happened where these memories were erased. It's a whole conspiracy. It's a whole nother podcast for another time.
I'm going to look into it.
Some people were like, because Mandela, some people have a memory of Nelson Mandela.
You have one Christmas tree.
Some people have a memory of Nelson Mandela dying in prison, which he didn't. He became president. So they're like, there's all these Berenstain versus Berenstein Bears. There's a few other ones.
Makes me think of that show we're watching, Pluribus.
Kind of like that. Where there's
it called? Pluribus.
Pluribus. All right.
Cool.
Shazam. All right. What traditions you want to keep forever? Pick one.
Going Christmas shopping for the siblings.
I love that.
We need to do that this year. We haven't done it yet.
This is a forever one, like that we're kids. Like think about something that when we're grandparents that I hope our kids are continuing to do.
I'm going to give them all the CDs of
Rockman. You want the Norman Rockwell,
yeah.
Christmas
100%.
to be shared. So, okay, you're going to have to burn some CDs. I don't know if you can.
I think it's very appropriate when our kids are married with families, if we pick them up one night, just them, none of their spouses, and we have to go pick out ornaments for the tree. I think that's acceptable.
Yeah.
Sorry, wives and husbands are not allowed.
Look, I'm gonna say this one, so it'll be controversial, and we'll see. I want Christmas Eve night at our house, kind of forever. I hope our kids. I know eventually they're gonna be like, come to our house, just like we are.
Just like we are.
Like, yeah, mom, dad, we have kids. Remember how you said we're not traveling, and we're like, fine.
No, I don't think people want to host 2 days in a row though. That's not typical. Something that's big. So I bet they'll be like, Mom, you guys can keep Christmas Eve, but if you want to be with us on Christmas, you have to come to our house. Yep. I bet that's what we do.
That's awesome.
I don't know. We'll let you guys know. The podcast will still be kicking for 40 years. It won't even have to be 40 years. Is it 20 years till they have kids?
Theoretically. I mean, Vaughn's 12, right? You were 23 when you had me, so you could be 11 years. Right?
On that note.
Yeah. Could you believe that? Wow. Double
Merry
Vaughn's
Christmas,
age.
everybody who has been around. This is what I started posting publicly on the internet in 2019. Well, I did a blog in 2015, but like on Instagram stories and whatnot, 2019. So we're going on like 6 or 7 years. Yep. Another Christmas together. Merry Christmas. Can you believe that?
Are we going to do a New Year's one, or are we going to?
We are next week, or the next. We're on a bi-weekly posting schedule now, but so the next episode will be New Year's.
Talk some resolutions. And
I love resolutions.
You do.
Always have.
They're great.
But I'm going to have something to talk about.
We're going to have a lot. Thanks for following along. If you haven't subscribe on any of your listening platforms, right? Give us a review if you love it. And
Merry Christmas,
guys.
Merry Christmas.
I'm excited.
Hopefully y'all learned.
This is crazy.
Hopefully y'all learned something. Mike brought all the facts.
I have
about Christmas.
A book of facts if anyone wants a deep dive on Christmas facts and the history of it outside the Christian tradition, because we are strong believers and we really know that the whole meaning of the season is not the gifts and
not facts.
It is about Christ entering this world. Hope he gave us through God's ultimate sacrifice, which we're very grateful for. So
yes,
have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.